Have you ever thought about how ordinary a chair feels, and yet how extraordinary its journey really is? Let's go back thousands of years to a time when sitting itself was a symbol of power. In ancient Egypt, chairs were not everyday furniture, they were thrones. Carved from wood, decorated with ivory and gold, they were meant for pharaohs, nobles, and priests. The higher the chair, the higher your status. Ordinary people simply sat on the floor, stools, or mats. A chair wasn't just a seat, it was a statement. As civilizations evolved, that message of power continued. In ancient Greece and Rome, chairs appeared more widely, but they still carried prestige. Roman magistrates sat on the famous curl chair, a folding X-shaped seat that symbolized political authority. At the same time, simple stools were used in homes and workshops. But still, the idea remained. A chair meant respect, rank, and status. Fast forward to medieval Europe, and the story becomes even clearer. In castles and great halls, one large chair, often heavy, wooden, and decorated, belonged to the lord of the manor. That's where the word chairman comes from, the person who holds the important chair. Everyone else, benches, stools, or standing. The chair was almost like a crown you could sit on. But slowly, something changed. As comfort and domestic life developed during the Renaissance, chairs began spreading from kings and nobles to scholars, merchants, and eventually ordinary households. Furniture design became an art form. Craftsmen experimented with curves, carvings, and cushions. The chair was no longer only about power. It was now about style, identity, and personal taste. In the 17th and 18th centuries, chairs became more elegant and refined. Think of French palaces, delicate wooden frames, beautiful upholstery, and graceful designs. The chair became a reflection of fashion, just like clothing. And as more people gained access to furniture, society began to shift from survival to comfort. Then came the Industrial Revolution, and this is where the chair truly became universal. Machines made it possible to mass-produce furniture cheaply and quickly. Chairs were no longer handcrafted luxury items for the elite. They became household essentials. Dining chairs, rocking chairs, office chairs. Suddenly, every space had its own design and function. Sitting had officially become normal. In the 20th century, designers started asking a new question. How should a chair make the human body feel? This is where modern design and ergonomics were born. Chairs became not just objects, but tools for comfort, health, and productivity. Think of sleek metal frames, molded plastic, and bold, minimalist shapes. Some chairs even became icons of design history, pieces of art you could sit on. But there's another side to this story. As chairs became more common, humans started sitting more than ever before. Offices, classrooms, cars, homes, everywhere involved sitting. Today, we even debate whether chairs are harming our health, with phrases like, "sitting is the new smoking." So now designers face a fresh challenge. How do we create chairs that support the human body instead of weakening it? From royal thrones to school desks, from handcrafted wood to high-tech ergonomic designs, the chair has followed us through every era of civilization. It reflects our values, our lifestyles, and our priorities. Power, comfort, style, health, all in one simple object. So the next time you sit down, pause for a second. That ordinary chair under you has traveled through 5,000 years of history. It has served kings, scholars, workers, families, and dreamers. It has evolved with technology, art, and society. And even though it seems simple, it quietly tells the story of how humans chose not just to survive, but to sit, think, relax, and simply be.